So anyway, that was my experience with the Marvels. I started to actually live stream from the theater because I was the only person in the theater. I had all the Dolby sound to myself. I had a little can of wine. It was one of these theaters that sells alcohol, and the best seat in the house.
Oh my God, you were the only person in
there. And I was live streaming, but it didn't work because it was too much noise, you know. I kept on trying to identify a lull in the action, but then the action would just start noising up. So I had to just give that up. But I actually lived in an MCU once myself. It was an all-girls Catholic school. If you know the MCU, you will embrace the MCU. You will accept the MCU.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I knew some girls in an MCU when I was younger, and they didn't do a whole lot of that emoting type stuff.
No.
They just got on with the business at hand.
That's right. You have to fight for your future because you got to get out of this. Well, you have to get out of this MCU for one thing. But the MCU could have been made to work a lot better. The plot was impossible for me to follow. Someone shows up at some point and she's supposed to help this Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, and she says something like, you can stand tall, but you needn't stand alone. And I was thinking, no one ever said that to me when I was in the MCU. They said, oh, hey, yeah, I hear Sister Hortensia really went down your throat for that thing. And I said, yeah. And they said, tough. That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Or it's, okay, let's all band together and do something to this person.
Yeah.
You are trying to create an all-female universe. You are trying to create a universe where the only men are one-eyed bosses or bald fathers or like kind of effeminate husbands from other planets. They're not animalistic men for whom you feel an animalistic desire.
Yeah.
They could have really done something if they wanted to create an all-female, realm or an all-female story. They needed to somehow infer all this male energy just beyond their reach or just beyond their...
Yes.
Yeah.
They really did have to do something like that because we all know that other reality exists out there.
The movie seemed very sterile without this male energy. All the females know that this is not, we can't live this way forever. And then in the end of the movie, they tore a hole in the space-time continuum, and I couldn't have cared less.